Good morning from Iles, Guadeloupe. Today we are planning to sail from here out round the top of the island and across to Dominica. And we've got a GoPro back, so that's a bonus.
From sailing Nova Vita. We are just leaving Terre de Haute in the Iles to get my French right there, Iles de Saint, and we're heading out round that way around the island, heading back for Dominica.
That's Fort Napoleon up there where we walked yesterday, and the mooring field behind us. That's the way we came in. You got these guys coming in and out fairly frequently, but in there, the mooring field, they don't make any wash. A bit more out here because obviously they got a job to do. And there is Guadeloupe, where the volcano was smoking last night. It didn't go boom, so all good. That's Marigot Bay in there. Lovely Marigot Bay, and coming up just to the top part of the island, we'll make our turn, and then we should have plenty of wind to sail.
We're sailing along really slowly. We're only doing 2.5 knots and 6 to 7 knots of breeze, but it's such a gorgeous morning. It's so clear. It's such a nice way to see the island. Don't have to rush around all the time. It's nice just to see the top end of the island.
I don't know if this will come out on camera, but we're in 50 feet of water and you can clearly see the bottom. Oh yeah, you can see it. That's good. Amazingly clear.
We're gliding along at the top end of the island now. Look at that. Beautiful. We could see the bottom from about 20 meters depth. It was unbelievably clear here. And that's why we went in not yesterday, the day before, when the conditions were a little bit more sporty than this. We've got about 6 knots of wind.
5.
How many?
We have 5 knots of wind.
And how much speed have we got?
2.5.
Oh, that's not bad.
So we'll be there later.
Later.
But it's nice to just sail slowly sometimes.
Surprising what you get to see.
Yeah, it's relaxing.
And for the first time since we've been here, we've left our top sunshade on. Cars. Damn, it's hot already. And it's only about 9 o'clock in the morning. Whew. Of course, we've got full sails up. Gliding along.
There's the view back to Iles de Saint. Moving along quite slowly. Oh, not that slowly.
No, because we've just had a bit of an increase in wind. We're at 8 knots now. We were only at 4. Relaxed sailing, you know, cup of tea, lovely. So we're now moving on a little bit faster, but it's a day of just bimbling along.
It's the view from the helm with our sunshade up.
All tied up around the places.
It's folded backwards because it does do this gap as well when we've stopped, but we keep this open when we're sailing so we can see the masthead where the wind is. This is the one we made in Grand Tarahal out of some garden netting stuff. Super cheap, does the job, very happy. Approaching Dominica. We've got a nice little bit of wind, about 11-12 knots. Plenty of sargasso weed in the water. Hoping that we might spot some dolphins again today. Oh look, there's the weed.
I avoided that big patch. Avoiding the big patches.
Don't know if you can pick this up on the camera. You can see a line where the water changes. It's a line of weed all the way along. See what happens when we get there. Getting close to the big line of weed. Looking for a thinnish patch to dodge through, but I don't think we're going to be successful with that. I think we're just going to have to blast through it. There it is, plenty of weed. Definitely looks like it's on the edge of a current line. As you can see, quite a lot of it. It's about, yeah. We found a thin bit. There you go. And we're through. And strangely, there's absolutely none this side.
Lovely bit of wind. So we're closing in on Dominica quite quickly. Beautiful.
Well, we ran out of wind, so we've had to put the engine on. It's only a couple of miles, so we'll just motor in. Everybody else is motoring in, even those that are pretending with their sails up, because there's 4 knots of wind.
We're just heading around the corner and into the mooring field anchorage, but here is Dominica. Yoo-hoo! Very nice looking. Welcome to Prince Rupert Bay, Portsmouth. Mooring field there. We've popped our anchor down for the night because there's no one at the mooring fields on a Sunday. And this is the view around. It's also extremely hot. Whew. Got our Dominica courtesy flag and the Q quarantine flag up as well, because we haven't checked into the country yet. We've done sail clear, but we haven't done the actual going ashore to customs and immigration, which we'll do tomorrow, because as I said, today is Sunday and not a lot happens on Sunday. Everything is mostly closed, and the office for the PAYS guys, Portsmouth Association of Yachting Services, that's also closed today, so we'll do it tomorrow. We've dropped our anchor in about 6 meters of water, and you might be able to see that we can see the bottom. And then there's plenty of up. Lots of hills, looks very green, lots of palm trees. John's on the various duties that we do when we stop and put an anchor down or attach a mooring ball. Main halyard up is one of them. What do you reckon? Pretty damn hot, huh?
It's really hot.
But
we're here, it's nice.
Looks
nice. Good. So we're here.
We left Iles de Son up there this morning. This is our route down, and we're now on Dominica in the bay. We've come into the anchorage and popped our anchor down just here where my finger is. And now I think it's time for a cold glass of water, plus probably a swim, because we're all a bit hot. So it's time to check the anchor and go for a swim.